Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Police are warning tonight that an organized group of thieves is working in our area. They're a nationwide crime syndicate targeting the unattended vehicles.
Members of the Felony Lane Gang are targeting parking lots of daycare centers, gyms, movie theaters, parks, and even cemeteries. Fargo police say the bandits are taking purses, wallets, checkbooks, IDs, anything of value left in your vehicle. That includes cash and credit cards. At least 12 cases have been reported so far to Fargo police.
This time of year, it's definitely important, to start your car if you, want to be warm when you're leaving. So if you do that, just make sure you lock your car. Don't leave your keys in your car.
Now, tonight on Valley News Live at 9 and 10, we're going to have some more tips on ways you can protect yourself from becoming a theft victim.
It's time to look for your heavy winter coat, and for some of you, make sure you know where your snow shovel is. Let's find out from Hutch what's coming our way tonight. Hutch?
Tonight, the cold really begins migrating southward. As we go through the overnight hours, we're also going to notice the wind increase. So that means wind chill, a concern. Air temperatures are approaching 10 below in Langdon as that coldest of the air begins to cross the international border, holding on to teens for many in the southern counties. Wind chills approaching 30 below in Langdon. Dangerous wind chills are expected. A wind chill advisory through noon on Friday means bundle up. Any exposed skin could quickly become frostbitten with wind chills approaching 40 below. There is snow in eastern Montana and the central portion of the Dakotas. A few flakes down in our southern counties. Not expecting that to be significant for us. More on that, though, here in just a few minutes. Temperatures will dip down below zero before bedtime tonight in Fargo. Wind 10 to 15 miles per hour out of the north means wind chills will be pretty brutal, and it's only more brutal up north. I'll have details on how long the cold air sticks around here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
Security researchers recently discovered over 770 million email addresses and passwords had been compromised, making it the largest collection of breach data ever.
The information breached is made up of several individual data breaches from thousands of websites rather than just one hack of a large service or internet site.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley shows you how you can find out if your email address has been taken a hit and what you can do to fix it.
Okay, moment of truth. Oh, you've been breached on one website, Modern Business Solutions. So
that's not bad, I guess, huh?
With 770 million passwords and emails breached, it's likely one of your accounts is part of the mix.
It seems like it's a reality of today's world that you're just going to have your information out there all over the place.
But one security researcher has made it easier than ever to know for sure if you've been hit.
You've been breached on 5 websites.
That's not good.
All you do is type in your email address to haveibeenpwned.com, and there it will tell you how many breaches your account has been linked with and just what information was taken.
I don't know really what to think, It's not something you come across every day. We're really thinking that your passwords have been hacked.
Tech experts suggest if your email has fallen victim to a breach, it's best to change all your passwords. But they say that you should use password generators to create unique and difficult word combinations so it's harder to hack.
There's so many passwords that I already have, and it's hard to put them in a secure spot so that you can remember them.
But for most people I talked with today, they think it's a better idea to just start fresh.
Do you think you'll make a new email address?
Yeah, actually, I probably will now that I know that it's out there.
Then I should delete that email address. Because I got all my info and everything on that.
In Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
That website that you can find out if you are a victim is at the bottom of your screen. It is haveibeenpwned.com.
Trying to remain street legal has been more complicated for a lot of people since the new licensing and registration system, MNLARS, was launched a year and a half ago in Minnesota. That's why lawmakers have been getting regular progress reports on what MNLARS is doing to fix the slowdowns and the hiccups. But today, a troubling new development. The Department of Public Safety routinely sells bulk vehicle registration data to Experian, Polk, and Safety First. But the latest batch included 1,500 files of car owners who opted out of that. Legislative Auditor Jim Nobles asked DPS for more information on the breach, and after waiting 3 weeks, did something he's never had to do in 35 years at the state capitol.
I learned about it from a source, and then when I inquired, I didn't get a response that I should have gotten. And so it's frankly the first time I've ever had to issue a subpoena to a state agency to comply with a data request.
DPS sent letters to those drivers explaining that their data was accidentally included in the bulk sale, but reassured them it had only gone to authorized users and not to hackers.
A fire is burning so hot right now that crews aren't even trying to put it out, at least not yet. Not long after noon today near Watford City, a tank exploded at the White Owl saltwater disposal site. And since then, there have been more explosions. Nobody has been hurt, but witnesses say that they could feel the heat from that massive fire from 2 blocks away. The cause of the explosion and fire still unknown.
Valley City Police and the Barnes County Sheriff's Office are conducting a death investigation after responding to an unknown medical call in Northeast Valley City near the CP Railway. The call came in around 1:30 this afternoon. Anyone with information on this case can call Valley City Police at 845-3110. A bill that would end blue laws in North Dakota has passed the House with a vote of 56 to 35. A number of lawmakers argued that repealing the law would not give people a chance to rest or go to church. Lawmakers who support the bill say the government should not be telling people when their businesses can be open, and also say that it would not stop people from going to church or resting. The bill allows retail stores to open before noon on Sundays.
Tribal flags are on display at the North Dakota Capitol in Bismarck. Today, leaders of the state's 5 tribes presented the flags to Governor Burgum as part of a ceremony. The flags were blessed as they were set up in front of the governor's office.
It's an honor to do this. I've been working on this for the last 8 years, and it's finally happening. So it's really an honor to be doing this for our nations.
Governor Burgum announced during his State of the State address that the flags would be on display after legislation required them to remain on display failed several years in a row. Yesterday, we ran a story about Concordia students being frustrated for not receiving an alert Tuesday night of a man on the run near MSUM possibly carrying a gun. Concordia told us that they were not notified about the stolen, they were notified only about the stolen car and didn't know about the gun until hours later, which is why they didn't send an alert to students until much later. Today, Moorhead police say it's no one's fault. They called Concordia that night as a courtesy to keep them in on the loop, adding that the incident happened over 10 blocks from Concordia's campus and the suspect fled on foot in the opposite direction, meaning Concordia students were in no danger. Concordia students that we spoke with say that they wish they would have been told what was going on since MSUM's campus is still close.